Okay, okay. Let's. Oh. And switch over. There we go. All right, so we're working on this last time. I need to make some changes because I don't like it. This section down here is pretty good. That I don't have a big problem with. What I have a big problem with is everything above the waist. Pretty much everything above the waist. Because the way this is set up doesn't really, I don't know, doesn't feel right. So I can move stuff around and see what I end up with, or I could just scrap it up the top half there and start over. Not totally sure, but but I do know it doesn't look good. No. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. The head looks okay. I don't like the face right now. Let's see. And oh, that is. I don't know. Anyway. Welcome to everyone tuning in. Let's copy that. Heck of it right now. This arm is definitely needs to be adjusted. I think her whole upper body needs to be twisted. I think. The way I'm viewing this is she's swinging this leg, right? She's coming down, she's swinging this leg. So to get that momentum from a jump position, your upper body would kind of have to twist forward before your foot goes, in my head, anyway. So I think I need to just ditch all of that, unfortunately. Yeah. Sure. We need to make some adjustments. So what I'm gonna do, grab that, and I pulled the face out already. I'm not overly concerned about that. I'm on the wrong layer. Head. I pulled the head. Face is in its own little spot. That's interesting. Alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do is let's get in here. Just do that back. Alright, so let's see. That was the original sketch set up there. How am I going to do this? I want to be on a different layer. So let's do that. Let's start with that. So, let's see. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so real quick, let's see if I can't. Let's look up a. Yeah, because I'm viewing it as kind of like a roundhouse kick in midair there. So, just from the still of a video, that arm should be. Okay, let's already just kind of adjust this here. That arm should be down and out in front, which is kind of nice because that kind of lets me showcase that arm a little bit more too. Because that is her arm that would be the changed arm. Okay, then this one back there. Okay, that is really convoluted. So yeah, let's do it like that. That's the joint. This is that upper part of the arm. That is the forearm, and then this would be the fist. Okay. Actually, that's not the kind of kick I'm looking for. I don't know why I said roundhouse. I apologize, it's going to be a little bit boring. Spinning heel kick, there we go. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Okay. So let's do. Images. Let's do actually. Aerial. Maybe that is a little bit. I apologize. This is kind of trying to find. There we go. So yes, that is what I'm looking for. That positioning. Even though it was a totally different move, is what I am looking for, which is nice. Okay, so, and let's see. So let's see. And I'm just kind of trying to carve out the shape that I'm looking for. Yes, that. All right, so putting the rib cage in here, I think that needs to drop a smidge actually. so this bit be a little bit lower. The rib cage is actually only like a smidge away from your hip. In reality, it's like a hand's width from your hip, which is kind of weird. Don't really think about it that much. At least sitting here, mine is, yeah, like there's a slight elongation when you stand up, but not by much. So I'm gonna put that there. That's not half bad. Bring that back. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying a little earlier, this kind of gives me the opportunity to showcase her arm a little bit more too, which is nice. Wasn't getting that opportunity with it kind of going back in space like that. That's not great, but it's a start. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate there. And this looks like a jumbled mess right now, but I am going to clean it up. No worries. Okay, so her head is going to have to be kind of adjusted. So before it was just kind of straight on. I don't think that's quite right. I think that's one of the things that was kind of ruining that. Let's see. So let's build a head. Okay. So like that. Let's see. So she's going to be looking kind of where that foot is going. So it's definitely not going to be straight on, but I don't think it's going to be like super. It's not going to be like really side profile either. Maybe about there. Does that look right? Real quick, I'm going to grab those XD. So now I can F. Just gonna hide that. There we go. That's gonna help out. Yes, that one. I think that's a little bit closer to where it should be. I'm gonna drop it right there for a second. Let's zoom out. Oh, no. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Let's see. So I don't know if that's quite what I'm looking for. Definitely don't like so it should be almost straight up and down. Maybe she's tucking her head a smidge. Let's see. I mean, people they need to be looking where they're aiming. I feel like fighters tend to keep their chin kind of tucked when they're doing something like that. Or maybe that So I like that position. Now we just need to maybe shorten it, tuck it. I don't know. We're gonna get in here and check that. Okay, so let's look at that. I think that's a little bit closer. What I'm looking for. Maybe slight more tilt. Okay, brush. Nope. Brush. Okay. So, like, and then this is kind of like that weird spot there. Like, I want. So maybe then, if that's how I want that, I should bring it up a smidge. Yes. All right, we're making some progress. Actually, I think this is probably a little far off. There we go. So, I'm liking that better. Let's zoom out again. I need that longer though. That. Okay, so this needs to be a little bit longer. So, make the transparency instead of the eraser. Okay, let's look at that. Again. So my problem is, let's just ditch off that for a second here. I think I've got that fairly correct. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out as I go, and that is never the best way to do this. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Stitch that real quick. That should kind of be back here a little bit more. Okay, so sorry, I am trying to picture it in my head here. That's not always super easy. This, let's see, transparency, this is back kind of behind. This is behind, not kind of behind, it is behind. So I'm going to try and like erase it a bit. So I know what's happening. Okay, let's ditch that real quick. And that. That just kind of shows me side. I don't know. It's okay. So let's put in eyes real quick, like nose, mouth. Now, is that? Yeah. It still looks off, which is one of the problems you run into sometimes. Something just doesn't look quite right. It's looking a lot better though. So, hey, how's it going? Jay. Okay, so let's see. Got this. So this is where it's gonna get a little funky. Around the pants in the fist situation. And this would be on that side. Thumb would be on this side. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, it's looking really solid thus far. Let's see. This, we're going to go up. Okay, I'm going to build this arm like I normally would, kind of. Foreshortening is an interesting problem to solve, for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, so then that is wrong. I am trying to fix the problem I made for myself the last stream, which was I messed the upper body up so badly. So I'm trying to work it out as I go, which is never the best way to do it, because the reference image I used for the pose was not wonderful. But it is what it is, and we're here now. And whenever I kind of like move in a weird way on camera, I am trying to make the position kind of myself here. So, FYI. Gonna be on the thumb's gonna be on the top there. Kind of there. So then that would just go away pretty much. So now I've got that arm kind of figured out. Well, the arm's kind of figured out, which is nice. Boom, boom, boom. All right, that looks so much better already. I don't know if I did not. See, that's where the head was before, which is just awful. The whole body was just just wrong. So I'm gonna hide that real quick. Let's bring back layer 1. Yeah, this was the setup before. So it just, I moved everything. It looks so much better now. So much better. Okay, that is good to know. Lord, that is bad. Alright. I was pretty happy with the bottom half, so I kind of left that alone. I might still make some small adjustments. But like, I think this leg needs to be kind of fixed. Even though it is going back in space some, I think it needs to be adjusted. Yeah, so there's that. But we're making progress. I think that's one of the nice things about this stream once a week. So I get time away from it. So I'm not blinded by like, oh yeah, this is looking awesome when I come back to it. That is never a problem when I am working on this. Alright, so then, yeah, we're going to give it that and that. That's where that rib cage ends. I'm not blinded by my own hubris. I'm liking it. I think it looks a lot better than it did. So let's hit that real quick. And again, I'm going to clean this up quite a bit still. But I am happy with the direction it is moving in. It is significantly better than it was. We are making progress. Always a good thing. Always a good thing. Yeah, this leg looks kind of off. I think we need to make. I don't like the way I did the. So let's move that kind of over there. We are on the wrong layer, so that's not going to do me any good. Anyway, that's fine. We've made significant improvements to this. Significant improvement. Not that face. Let's move that face. Nope, not the layer I'm wanting. There we go. So I can kind of adjust that face to fit that head now, but it's yeah, I probably should use the larger version of the face that I have there. I'll try to do. Yeah, that was all that. That's useless now. We can delete that. That there is almost useless, I would say, but not quite. So we're going to. Actually, let's just grab all of whatever is up here. So I'm on that layer. That's a good start. Nope, that is not. There we go. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone. That I think I might still want. Everything up here, though, can kind of just go away. Alright. I think we made some significant progress, which is always. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that up. That can sit for now. So now I need to, first off, I need to kind of clean up the head and stirf. So that's this layer, yes. So I need to make that layer less noticeable. Yeah, there we go. We can drop that. Again, not perfect, but it's a lot better looking than it was. I don't know if I want that arm to pivot more, maybe? Should I have this kind of pivot even more than where it is now? Yeah. Control T. Let's rotate that just so it's kind of off that leg. That better? It might be. Yeah, I think that's slightly better because it was a little, it was matching up too much, so it was kind of, it wasn't making a tangent necessarily, but it was making something overlap too much. Too much dead on, almost. So it would have been hard to kind of see that line. So yeah, I will rotate that like so. We are back on that. There we go. Okay, so then we just need that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then yes, so that kind of comes down. This is just boom. That's easy fix. Much better. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. That fist needs to. Whoop, nope. Something a bit more like that. I think makes sense there. Let's do that. Okay, I think that's better. Again, this is just kind of work through it as I go. So, not gonna be perfect, that's alright. I'm just gonna hide that face. I don't need that. Actually, I should rename this one. I should just delete this one because it's small. Just use the larger version of the face that I did earlier. If I use it, I don't know. Alright, so now let's try and get in here and make this nice and pretty. Okay. So, yeah, let's get... One of the nice things about having this separated from the bottom there is I can easily just clean that line right up, which is nice. Alright. Let's build out Alright. Oh, it's not quite where I wanted that to go. There we go. Like that, I think. Problem is I just kind of have to. Let's do that. Nope, not quite. I just kind of have to figure out where I want the line to end on some of these. Yes, that's not quite right. All right. Oop. That's fine. Okay. Nice and gentle like there. Alright, let's see. Instead of Eraser, Clip Studio. I do appreciate the option change up from regular eraser to that. It does mess some things up on occasion. Ugh. Trying to figure out. It's never easy. Let's rotate. Might be able to get it better from a different angle. One thing I always struggle with when I'm doing digital art is, it's actually not bad, is remembering that I can rotate the canvas. In traditional drawing, I have no problem remembering that, but with digital work, it's just so different for me that I always forget. So it's like, it's just one of those things, like, try to remember that you can do that. That's perfectly fine. And you should do that. Not even probably. Let's see, how do I want to try this one? Maybe this direction? From the opposite side. No. Let's do that, and then yeah, that's actually not bad. I mean, you're not even gonna see this. It's just like anatomy wise, it helps for me to draw it, like get the anatomy kind of right before I jump into like nailing down all the details stuff here. That's actually not half bad. That actually works pretty good. I want that connected. Again, you're not gonna see it. It doesn't really matter because there's, well, you'll see this a little bit, but not much. Honestly, she wears a kind of loose, flowy crop top, so it's much more hidden. It's pretty close, honestly. I'll leave it for now. Yeah, that's not too bad. Don't mind that. Let's see, yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. Going to have to adjust that. Oh, my eye is waiting out right now. I hate when that happens. Alright, so we're making solid progress on this. I'll always good. A smidge large, I think. Okay. Get that around that little, just a little bit. Don't. There we go. All right. That's the neck. Bring it down. Bring it down right there. That's where it gets a little. Okay. Let's push this back down. And then still going way up there. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, I think that helps. All right. And I yeah, that's fine. I don't care. All right. So let's do. Is that? Let's see. Is that how I want that? Does that look right? I'm not totally sure, honestly. We'll roll with it for now. We could always try and fix it at another point in time. This one's where it gets a little bit more. Whoop. Let's just reach that last bit there. Rotate. Again, don't forget you can do that. See, I don't mind that. I think that looks all right. Let's see that one. Yeah, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush here in a second. That boot is still pretty messy. Yeah, let's drop the size of the brush again. Let's do that. So I hate that. I'm just gonna leave that line and I'm just gonna make that with shading, I think, as opposed to messing with it like that. I hate that. That is terrible. I don't know what that is. Ugh. I don't. That's just all bad. Why am I not getting that right? Quick, let's just ditch this. I like that. Oh, I think that looks a little bit better. maybe bring that to there. I don't even know. It's better. I don't know if it's what I like or not. I don't know if I like it. No. Craving a soda right now, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. I mean, I'll be here for like another hour. I appreciate you hanging out. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. See that right there. Boop, 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 boop. A little bit more like that. Oops. Alright, so that's looking better. Got that kind of set up, which is nice. Let's see. I don't know why, I really like that. Like, kind of just. It's like my version of the triangle nose. See, I don't. I might actually have something there, kind of. I think, maybe. Let's check. That's probably right, or far more correct than I had before, at least. Far closer to what I should have had. I'm actually not upset with that at all. Yeah, actually, really, that's almost perfect. As far as my capabilities go, at least. You know, it's always like a balance of what you're capable of versus what you want to do. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Brush. Okay, let's get in here a little bit. Kind of just carve back this. Let's hit that. Oh, that's on that other layer, that's fine. Oop, got a little carried away right there. I'm just cleaning this up a smidge here. matches what I'm looking for a bit better. Alright, and then this. There we go. It's looking pretty nice. Let's do that. Okay, that's pretty separated. That's good. There we go. Like that. Alright, I think we are doing quite alright as far as this goes. Let's thin that top part there. That part there, maybe. That's fine. Alright. So, let's see. Yep. This is where, yeah. So we've got. That's. So let's kind of fix this. Right there. All right. I'm liking how that eye is looking. So yeah, that's it right there, basically. Mind that one bit. Might be a little wide, but we can adjust that here in a second. Oh, quite a bit wide. Again, that's fine. Free transform that real quick. Yes, and then we're going to scale that. Yes, that I do not mind whatsoever. Alright, so we're gonna okay that. We're going to and we're gonna flip it. This one is going to go there. Again, we're just going to kind of shrink it up a smidgen. That looks right. And actually, we're just going to copy this one. And we're going to flip that one. We are going to, the back of it, do perspective. That's why perspective always kind of gets me, as far as like the tool to use or not. Come here. Just because it starts. Okay. That's why I like free transform. It kind of allows me to do more of what I think I want to do, at least. Whether that's what I actually want to do or not, you know, you never know. I guess. So those are totally separate from everything else. What I want to do. Let's just delete that one because that doesn't really matter, right? No. Okay, and then we're going to grab this. We're gonna put the face on its. Let's see. Lofi. Okay. Put the face on its own thing. So all of that. Merge. And then just double check. Cool. Alright, so this is going to be face. There's no O in that. There we go. So that'll help me differentiate it from that face. Because we don't want that now. That's not important to us. We don't need it. Alright. And since we're on this already, let's grab that. And I'm going to. Do I want to add those lines? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to come back to that kind of, I think. We're getting real small on this right now. Kind of, yeah, I guess that makes some sense. Let's back it up though. Let's do that. This kind of comes back like that. Kind of comes like that. No. Maybe. That's hard. All right. That is bad. Let's do. It gets a little funky when you get into smaller details. We'll worry about that later. Yeah. I definitely do want that though. But not what I meant to do. Do that like that. Alright. Don't want to add that in. Yeah. We'll leave that for now. Okie dokie. So we've got like the rough outline of all the sturf. Let's actually real quick, let's get in here and make sure he's pretty solid. Got some spurts. That may not be totally what I'm looking for. This is such a like a nitpick situation. All right, so let's back that up. All right, that is looking quite a bit better, I would say. Her head might be a smidge. Do I want to make that adjustment? Let's look at it real quick. Let's get in here. Nice and close. Let's grab that. That. Alright. So, we bump the head size up here. Does that make more sense? Does it look better? I need to bring the size of that. I feel like there's too much. This eyes should be like half. Okay, that's forehead would be like here. Is that cancel? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Control C, Control V, Control T. Yeah, there we go. Cancel. Let's upper copy. Okay, so wait a minute. These right. These two. Merge. Hide that. Hide that. Okay. This is a situation where we don't quite know if making it bigger is going to be a good thing or not. I think right there. See, nope. Brush. Okay. So let's real quick. Let's get in here and make some adjustments. There we go. Okay. Is that better? Hard to say. I think it's a better. I think it might be better. I think it might be the right size. I think it might be the correct size. So then we're going to have to let's see here. Actually, that is way too high for an ear. Right about there. Okay, it's not crazy. Give it a little bit more of a point to it because she's angry. So that is a contributing factor in this character for things like that. Okay, so now we have to go in here like that. Up. And this is going to be covered up. Like, yeah, it's definitely going to be covered up. It is what it is. It's much more about my figuring out how I want it to look more than anything else. Okay, so that would be about there. All right. Okay. And if you don't need to like know how the anatomy is working for your stuff, more power to you. Like I said, I kind of need it, so I draw it. Just part of my process, pretty much. Each artist is different. No one does something the exact same way someone else does. And that's kind of a good thing. Yeah, something kind of like that, I think. Alright, we're making this down. This detail stuff. Alright, so again, that's kind of that. Your hair starts up here. Let's look at lines up. Yeah. All right, so we're just going to go in here. On this one, we're going to erase. And see, let's just drop this. Oh, dang it. Drop it. We'll drop it 3 sizes here. Just to make this a little smidge easier for me. Alright. Okay, now bring back this. Okay, so then I can ditch that line there. That line there. Right there. Okay. And we've got a head that fits. For the most part. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Was, yeah, just kind of like a basic setup for that hairline. Something like that. All right, again, zooming out a little bit here, figuring out our stuff, see if that looks. See, I think that is a better proportioned head. May not be perfect, but I think it's better. All right. So, finally start moving forward here. Baseline. Right, I saved that for some reasons. No, yeah, okay, so face. I can just ditch this now, I don't need that. What's that one for? Oh, yeah, okay. So that is our bone structure kind of set up. Don't need that up anymore. This one, that really messy upper body. Delete that one. Oh, didn't delete it. Delete that one. There we go. That was the cleaner sketch. let's just go ahead and merge those. All right. So we can leave that like that for now. Let's see, where are we going from here? Actually, let's get up here real quick. What's up here? This line right there, I don't like. Yeah, that's better. That's a little bit closer to where I want that to go. I want it to come up that. Oh. Better. Okay, so let's zoom out here. So now I'm going to start building on top of this body, just like I did the last time. I'm gonna start putting on the more form-fitted clothing bits, and then we're going to go to the looser fitting items. So I'm gonna have the thing. Wow, why am I blanking on this? The crop top bit that kind of protects her upper body here. That's gonna be right there. Yeah, okay, I don't mind that. I think that's right. So, and it kind of comes up almost like a turtleneck situation. But like a tank top turtleneck thing. Yeah, I don't, it's weird. It doesn't cover the arms. That's why she has a separate one that covers like this, like around the thumb, not the fingers or the thumb. Kind of comes up and stops around that upper part of the bicep. Yeah, I like that right there. Let's see. So those are those two articles, and we've got the wrapping, which we're gonna have ripped away on this one, so I guess I will save that for later. Let's try and work on that hair. Not a bad start. I need to look at the hair for a second, y'all. So, there you are. let's see. I forget this isn't touch sometimes. All right. Got that. I don't know about this part here because it's going. Let's back that off. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I don't want to totally cover that eye though. Let's. Okay. We are figuring it out. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's just all bad. Let's see. No, that is. Okay, let's back this up. Put it there. No. Right about there. Yeah, okay. Let's get in here. Let's back that off. I don't. Let's do. Okay. I do need to figure out right there like how messed up that's looking. Let's stop this. Should I stop it a little short or should I go farther down? Let's go farther down. Okay. So I am going to see a little bit of that ear, and I wouldn't know that if I hadn't done this the way it did. I would have just like not had that ear at all. And that's why I do things the way I do sometimes. Sometimes I don't really worry about it, but there's exceptions for everything. It is what it is. Nope. That might be it. All right, here. Okay. I'm not loving that little spot. Gonna lie. This has to be. Actually, no, that's just the spot there. So this has to go. Actually, it's a little shadow. All right, that will work for that. All right, so we've gotten a lot of that done and set up, which is always nice. Okay. So I do have it kind of coming up on that thumb, so I could add that in right there. That little spot right there. Actually, no, it's gonna go. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's that stuff. For the heck of it, we're going to go in here. Let's go here real quick first. Let's make some slight line variation for this. Better. So what I need now, peel. So this is the one I want. Then I'm going to pull. Not entirely sure how I want to do that. Like that. That makes more sense. All right, so we'll do. Ditch that little top one. Better, I think. Okay. Let's see. To do that. Put down here. Alright, I think that's looking a little bit better. Adds that belt in there too, which is good. That's upper. Oop. There we go. Alright, so we added the belt in. I really want to fix this mess here. I think that's all I need that for right now, at least. Back over there. Whoop. Let's ditch all that. junk. Boop. Boop. All right. Let's get up here. Let's try and get this a little bit more. That last little bit there. Let's see. So let's do. Okay, let's do that. But then we have some from the back come up too, like that. Okay. That's better, at least. I don't know if it's great, but it's better. I like that more. Might be a smidge off. Probably want that a little bit tighter. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's come here. Yeah. Just a little bit tighter makes a little bit of difference. A bit of a difference, I feel like. Let's do that. Like that. All right, let's do triple T. Yeah, nope. Or retransform. I think that's a little bit better. I definitely want this upper bit to be kind of wider. Let's drop it right there for right now. And then this one, two. Okay, let's do that right there. I think that just kind of makes it a little bit better. Thickness matches up slightly better. Okay, so now we need to try and get in. Okay, we'll leave that alone for right now. Let's just these two. Merge. So that, and then this is just the added on. Real quick though, let's jump down here. All right. Okay, cleaned up majority of it. Okay. Move that little bit there. Okay, that's fine. Details. All that. Above details 1. Oh, back it up. All right, so now we need to bring in other shirt and the ripped bandages and other such things. Actually, it's like that. Care about that. There we go. That one. Yeah, probably about like that. Moving in this direction, so I'm going like that. Yeah, let's do something like that. No, it's good. Fix that in a second there. Let's drop that down to like there. It's fine. Okay. That's that shirt. Got carried away. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in and erase underneath that, which I knew I was going to have to do, which is fine. Ugh. Okay. Again, I'm gonna probably come back and adjust some of these so I can better see. First, so I can better see, and then other stuff. I'm gonna have to add some line variation. Right now, it's all one size. Line, too much, which is fine. Again, but I like to have variation, especially in clothes. Okay, so okay, now we'll do top shirt. And I will add another layer. All right, so that way I have that. Let's about that to low. That's the shirt. Let's get okay. This can go. We're just gonna be dealing with this top shirt here for a second. Drop it. Oop. Top shirt real quick. We'll do that. That's fine. So. That makes more sense. I'll spot up. All right, I think it's pretty good. As far as for now, bandages. Okay. Okay, I'm going to throw in random. Why are you not? There we go. I'm going to try and show some form with these bandages. Before I go and rip them all off. I don't think I've ever actually tried to sit here and wrap the bandages on any of my characters. Generally, it's just kind of make the line. But, alright, that's fine. All of that is going to be destroyed here in a second. Anyway, I don't know why I tried that hard. Actually, I should leave all of those. Forward one. No, undo that. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Something like that. All right, so actually, let's stitch this one here. Not quite there. Yeah, that'll work. Make our way up. And let's this right here is going to disappear. coming up from underneath. This one will just kind of go right there. Okay. This part is interesting and kind of also very tedious, but let's stitch that one. This one's gonna kind of be coming up from underneath that shirt. It'll be kind of interesting. Just ditch this. Don't love that one. That one again, I'm gonna kind of just have it coming up from underneath. And this one, we'll just kind of have getting loose. We'll ditch this one here, because that one will be acting like the one that would have been coming across there. Fine. That one is going to be loosening. That one's kind of coming off. All right, and that one like that. What's that? I think we've kind of got this nailed down where it needs to be. All right, that'll be back behind there. Okay. Apologize, this part is probably a little more on the boring side. Getting in with like detail work is always a little bit more tedious and less exciting. But you know, one of those things just gotta work on. That is horrible looking. That is just god awful. It's better. Okay, so now let's go here real quick. Might have to face it. Just that back there, back up here. To do that right there. Sure, touch that little spot right there. That actually sustainable thing. here. Just that little bit. And maybe over here. Or just say. Okay. Cool, cool. Here. That has to be. Okay. I think that's kind of all of that bit. Ooh. Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. Shocker. All right. Bump this back up. Let's get in here on the lines real quick. We are going to ditch that. That's going to stay. Do I want? So this is going to go. That does a really nice job of hiding some of my problems. Which is nice. Always nice when placement kind of helps you out a little bit. Comes in. That is shirt. Okay. This is going to get a little funky. Bit right there. That. This. Okay. Actually, so. Just put that on there. Top shirt real quick. It's not part of the line. All right. And let's see. closer with that. All right. All right. No, real quick. Let's rotate that. All right. Rotate this back. I apologize. Anyone who might find that hard to watch. Let's see. So we're making good progress here. This right here can go. Yes. Whoop. Not that far up. Okay. I am liking where this is. Really nice. Very much time to go for today. Yes, I am very happy where we're at on this currently. I feel like this is a vast improvement over my initial start. Let's go to top shirt real quick, and I want to bump up. First, let's show her some of this. Okay. Going in and kind of bumping up just a smidge. On certain parts. Let's that up. It's almost nice. Let's bump this section smidge. There we go. That section smidge. Now let's check a quick look, see how much like more flowy it looks when you add that volume variation. I like it. It looks nice. See, I don't want to push it too hard right there. Could put it right there. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's get quick. Going to back that up. Go up. There we go. Like that better. Let's try to get in here real quick. And gonna adjust this. Drop down. It's gonna be like the last little bit here. For today. And knock this. Oops, actually, whatever that was. Here. I forget how to flip the canvas. Oh, I always forget that one. It should be an edit. New file. Shortcut. Edit. Where is my flip? Says flip. Okay, it doesn't have it built in. Oh, interesting. Does there control? Is there control F? Let's do. Let's. Okay, cool. Flip. Oh, is that okay? Totally zooms me out. I should really be paying attention to how it looks right now as well when it's flipped, but I'm just kind of focused on this little bit. It's huge. Okay. There we go. Get in here. Yes. Small. Don't like that. Sure. Merge. There we go. Brush. Okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Real quick. Just need to finish these eyes. Actually, real quick. Hate that I have to just to make it easier on myself here. Heck with it. Is that where I want that pupil? Why is there? That's fine. I feel like that looks a little bit. Oh, that's more correct. Okay. All right. So much better looking. I feel like that neckline is off. Real quick. Nope. Base. Ditch that real quick. makes sense, I feel like. There's a real thick line right now. Yeah. I feel like that makes more sense. And once I get some color in there, that will definitely help out. All right. Boom. I am really liking that. I might even try and bump that front foot up next time. I don't know. Nah, we'll leave that alone, I think. Anyway, save that for right now. Let's give it a second here. It's a pretty large file there. Let's like that. Not half bad. I do need to thin these farther back lines out. Probably about there is where it should kind of start to thicken up. It's closer. But solid stopping point. Thank you for joining me. It's been a blast. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well. Let's see. So yeah. Hey, I'm back. So yeah, I will be working on that again next Saturday. Probably. I think. I don't think I have anything going on. So join me next Saturday. I go live 10 a.m. Pacific time every Saturday, unless, you know, stuff happens. But for the most part, you know. Yeah. I really appreciate everyone stopping in. You guys have been awesome. It's always great to have people pop in, see what's going on. Down here, you got my Instagram, my Twitter. You can follow me there for updates on the stuff I do on stream and anything out of the stream, which isn't very often, but you know. And all my streams are saved on my YouTube there as well if you are interested in watching older streams or previous ones that you missed. You can find those there at Zann20 on pretty much everything. And you'll find me, my face. Yeah, I also have a Discord. Let's see, quick Discord. Oh, yep. Invite. Copy. We'll just put that right there, real quick. For anyone who wants to pop in and say hello, you can post your art as well. Any progress or anything you want there. See progress, the stuff I'm doing, all that fun stuff. Anyway, really appreciate everyone stopping in and checking out what I'm doing. Always a pleasure. And I'll see you guys next time.